If you struggle with shyness or social anxiety, check out our free No BS training course with actual useful advice you can do from home. None of that just get out there nonsense. The link is in the description below. For now, let's get to today's question.
The question, what are some strategies to help someone with social anxiety? Answer by John Scott. Cognitive Behavioral Therapy, CBT. This can be among the list of most prosperous social anxiety disorder therapies, and has worked well for millions who have suffered from social anxiety disorder, social phobia. This therapy is depending on the truth that what you consider will ultimately impact the way you really feel, as well as your feelings possess a direct bearing on your behavior. Consequently, as soon as you happen to be successful in altering the way you think in certain social settings that provoke anxiety in you, you'll really feel a lot relaxed and much better. How to overcome social anxiety. The anxiety can create into a panic attack. A unique strategy to relieving anxiety symptoms will be to alter your breathing. It really is necessary to bring your breathing down. One particular strategy will be to breathe in deeply by way of the mouth and exhale by way of the nose. Repeat this till you really feel calmer. Suggest attempt relaxation tactics which include yoga, deep breathing exercise, muscle relaxation, and medication, as they may help you in controlling various physical symptoms of social anxiety. 3 sorts of drugs used for social anxiety disorder treatment are benzodiazepines, beta blockers, and antidepressants. However, the best remedy for all people that are suffering with this disorder will rely upon the person. Many people will likely be in a position to do well with self-help strategies, even though other people may well want both self-help procedures and medication. There are natural social anxiety treatment methods that can prove to be more beneficial, and these are both easily available and relatively more affordable. In the occasion you do not have sufficient time to do yoga, you are able to a minimum of do the efficient breathing physical exercise. Breathing physical exercises carried out give pure oxygen and good blood circulation to all of the components on the physique. Your brain will be refreshed and freed from social anxiety by carrying out this exercise. Possess a good sleep within the evening. Minimum of 8 to 9 hours sleep is essential to preserve your body away from social anxiety. To get incredibly good sleep you'll want to take fantastic eating plan. You might drop a pleasant sleep in empty stomach, which results in anxiousness as quickly as you get up inside the subsequent day morning. Close your eyes no less than for half an hour within a no-noise place and do meditation. Initially, you'll discover it difficult to follow this. But, following a few days your body will begin cooperating to this simple meditation. This type of meditation was the secret behind our ancestors to keep their body entirely absolutely free from strain. Lifestyle is essential to regaining your social all-round overall health. Limiting caffeine, moderating alcohol, quitting smoking all help substantially to decreasing social anxiety. Answer by Greg Little. Make an appointment with a specialist or general practitioner. This is coming from one who is walking the path. A great majority of the time if one has anxiety, he or she will also have depression. The number one health problem in the world today is stress. Consequently, all steps should be taken to control it. Up to 40% of clinical depressio is genetic. It has nothing to do with lack of willpower. Also, as in my case, depression can be caused from a traumatic brain injury, TBI. All efforts to control your anxiety/depression should be initiated by medical personnel. Please know if you have been diagnosed with anxiety, these distressors and many more should be used along with prescribed medication. Not in lieu of prescribed medication. There is more that I could share than this space will allow. If you would like examples addressing anxiety, read the ebook, Rise Above, Conquering Adversities. All the best to you. Answer by Eric Mason. If a close friend or family member has been diagnosed with social anxiety disorder, SAD, there are many challenges that he or she will face. Having a supportive family and network of friends will make treatment and recover easier. Getting better is a process. It takes hard work on the part of the person diagnosed and patients from family and friends. Below are a variety of ways to support your friend or family member through this process. Learn about the disorder. SAD is more than just severe shyness. It is a real medical condition that has been linked to abnormalities in brain chemistry and dysfunctional thinking patterns. Learning as much as you can about the symptoms of the disorder and what treatments are effective will help you know what to expect from the illness and from recovery. Don't criticize. People with SAD are often overly critical of themselves and expect others to be critical of them as well. Don't add to the problem by being overly critical yourself. Don't tell the person that he is too quiet or that he just needs to loosen up. be understanding of the limits that social anxiety can put on a person's life, and don't expect more than a person can give. At the same time, be hopeful that your friend will gradually push limits as you provide a supportive environment in which this can take place. Be friendly. Just because someone with SAD seems aloof, that does not mean she does not want to have friends. Often people with the disorder crave friendships but are too anxious to initiate and maintain them. If you are a naturally friendly and outgoing person, you could make a great companion for someone with the disorder. Extend your friendship and get to know the person with social anxiety disorder. You could find yourself with a lifelong friendship and a new perspective on many aspects of life. Straight from the source, help a friend or family member diagnosed with SAD and 5 ways to be a friend to someone with social anxiety disorder. John Cordray is a national certified therapist and the calm expert, and he has been helping people learn to keep calm since 2005. Watch as he explains on how to help someone with social anxiety. Encourage social engagement without pushing too hard. Supportive encouragement towards incremental progress is key. You don't want the overwhelming pressure to become paralyzing, but you also should avoid enabling. Your loved one may have spent many years struggling with SAD before being diagnosed. During this time, you likely develop ways to help him or her avoid anxiety-provoking situations. Over time, these helping habits can become enabling habits, so it may take a little while to change these patterns. For example, if you're in the habit of speaking for your sister in social situations, you can incrementally slow then stop this behavior. If you are no longer acting as spokesperson and she becomes anxious and wants to leave immediately, then gently negotiate to delay leaving for a bit. I know this is not easy. It's a tricky balance between not encouraging avoidance and being sensitive to the need for slow progress. With practice, you will become more skillful at knowing when to be patient and when to push. Straight from the source, 4 simple ways to help someone with social anxiety. Encourage treatment. If your friend or family member is resistant to receiving treatment, listen to his concerns. If he has questions about specific aspects of treatment, you can ask to speak to a member of the treatment team to ease his worries. Gently encourage him to seek treatment, and encourage him to complete treatment once it has begun. Social anxiety, as well as the other anxiety disorders, can be successfully treated today. In seeking help for this problem, we recommend searching for a specialist, someone who understands this problem well and knows how to treat it. The cognitive behavioral therapy for social anxiety has been markedly successful. Thousands of research studies now indicate that, after the completion of social anxiety-specific CBT, people with social anxiety disorder are changed. They now live a life that is no longer controlled by fear and anxiety. Appropriate therapy is markedly successful in changing people's thoughts, beliefs, feelings, and behavior. The person with social anxiety disorder must be compliant and do what is necessary to overcome this disorder. Click here for more information. Mental health/supportive counseling.